the DMV. We're glad you're with us. I'm Scott Thuman. This is what we saw all across the DMV today, from the White House to outside our studios in Roslyn. It was coming down. Here's Germantown and then I-66 in Fairfax County. And you've got to see this, without a doubt, the most dramatic weather video of the night. Our Natalie Spala was recording just as lightning struck the Washington Monument during the snowfall. This makes the second time just this week that the monument's been struck by lightning. 7 News Chief Meteorologist Veronica Johnson's tracking our winter alert. And VJ, we have even more severe weather heading our way late Sunday night into Monday.
And that will be a much bigger storm for us, Scott. It's going to be lasting several hours. Today's, it lasted long enough. It was very impactful with the rare snow squall warnings that were issued for this area. Right now, you're looking live, WJLA, our tower cam. You can see some clearing there taking place already in the distance. So these winter weather advisories just north of us, Montgomery County, Loudoun and Northern Fauquier, those will likely be allowed to expire at 7 o'clock. Not much left on the radar, but that's what was falling today and what's on the ground, covering not just some of the grassy areas, but some of the more shaded areas. Montgomery County, Loudoun County, Fairfax too, all the way into Charles County. And again, not much left right now throughout the area. I'm already focused on the next storm, Sunday's storm, all the way off to the west, Washington and Oregon. That's what's going to be moving east. I counted at least 26 states under winter weather advisories because of this storm making its way eastbound. So it's going to be high impacts, multiple states, even some severe weather in the deep south in a big icing event. For us, it's snow that'll start Sunday night, but we got a lot of dry hours, at least for the weekend, to prepare. 37 degrees right now. We're going to be preparing with some very low temperatures this weekend. Look at the next 24 hours here for early tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Temperature will be at 28 degrees, 11 a.m. 32 degrees, and holding around 32 to 33 degrees tomorrow afternoon. We're going to stay with some very low temperatures, and that means anything else that comes along will be providing us with snow. We'll have more on the Monday storm coming up.
Okay, VJ, 7 News' Tom Rousey continues our winter weather team coverage. And Tom, you've been out on the roads all day through the rain and snow. What are you seeing right now?
Well, let me show you what the situation looks like in Prince George's County. First off, if you look in our headlights, you'll see it is still snowing here. We're basically getting on the Beltway from I-95 south. So we just went through Calverton. Now we're kind of in the College Park area. So it is still snowing a little bit here. And I would say there was about an inch on the ground or so. Here's another viewpoint of what it looks like on the roads here, but this one's probably a little better. This is what we saw earlier. We've been all over today. This was on 270 in Urbana in Frederick County, and you can see salt as well as sand being spread on the road there. It snowed off and on throughout the day in Frederick County and, of course, a lot of other parts of our area as well. As Veronica was saying, this storm for the most part is now done. However, the state of Maryland, I talked to them, they say they are still worried about the after effects of this storm. Of course, they got to worry about Sunday as well, but in the meantime, they're worried about making sure things don't get dicey in the overnight hours tonight.
Anything that remains wet overnight has a chance to refreeze, so we're going to have to keep folks in overnight to make sure we're patrolling for any icy spots, particularly on elevated sections of roadway that they freeze first.
And back out here live on the Beltway in Prince George's County. They say also tomorrow the work never stops because they're going to start pre-treating for the next storm. Reporting live in the College Park Greenbelt area on the Beltway in Prince George's County, I'm Tom Rousey, 7 News.
Tom, thank you. 7 News just spoke with the D.C. Department of Public Works on how they're preparing for the bigger snowfall late Sunday night. We're told it's a joint operation between multiple city agencies.
So we have a total of 800 personnel and over 300 pieces of equipment at any given time out there on the roads. At the same time, we have DGS, Department of General Services, which is responsible for our schools and recreation centers. So it is basically all hands on deck to ensure that this city is safe.
7 News' Christian Flores is out finding out how these agencies adapt to that changing forecast, and that is coming up tonight at 11 when our weather coverage continues. A few schools did let out early or canceled evening activities because of today's snow. And now one system is already announcing it'll be closed Monday ahead of our bigger winter storm. That's Culpeper County. We have an updated list of closures on our website under the weather tab. And if more closures do come in this weekend, you can find them scrolling at the bottom of your screen.